Thanks for joining us. I'm Warren Patton, president of Byerly RV. We are here at the 36th Annual Outdoors Expo here at Family Arena. Come join us at Byerly RV. And I've got Freddie Swinney with Grand Design here, and we are looking at the Lineage Series F. And we have a show price on here, down here, that you cannot beat because we cannot advertise it any other time for this. In fact, Michael may not be able to show the price. I'm not sure how that works. Freddie, tell me about the outside of this, because you were already kind of giving me the details here. The baggage doors, the big roof that's just fiberglass, like that's awesome. Tell me about what we got going on here.
There's a few things that we do and we did differently than a lot of other OEMs that are out there today. So we did a 2-inch lift on the front, 4-inch lift in the rear, and we use Fox adjustable shocks on the front and the rear. So what that does for your customers, they're traveling down the road, they could either do it with like a comfort mode, or it's more of like a luxury ride to it.
Nice. But
you also got the 4x4, so you can tighten it up to make it stiffer going down the road.
So we're taking this 30-foot beast off-road.
Off-road,
we're going
baby.
Anywhere we want to go.
100%.
Well, that's awesome. Well, we don't want any water coming in these baggage doors. You were telling me about these.
Yeah, so
What's
these
going on
are
here?
baggage doors that Morite builds for us. They are aluminum. They're framed and insulated and laminated, and this is our full body paint smoke. So a lot of people will ask me, is this full body paint? It's like, yes, we did a solid color because we feel like the old traditional swooshes and things like that are less common.
Yeah.
And this has been a really good seller for us and a really good pitch for the customer too.
Yeah, well, it's a unique design. It looks really good. Now, you were showing me some other things. These 2 propane doors, I didn't even know what these are for. What are these 2 propane doors?
So it's very interesting because I get this question a lot, right? So one thing that we did when we designed the coach, and I can credit Michael Hums on that because he's an amazing designer. This is your quick connect for your grill or anything like that you're going to be using outside the cook. If you notice when you open up our cargo doors, you don't see a propane tank. So what he did is he positioned our propane tank between the chassis rails. So we tucked it under and we ran it out here for you, for ease and accessibility for you as a dealer to fill the propane. So all you do now is connect here, turn on the button, and you can put your propane into your tank from right here.
That's great. That's easy.
It's easy.
Well, and you were also telling me about the roof. Let's talk a little bit about that.
So yes, we use a one-piece molded fiberglass roof. We also have a Titan gasket system that we use on our product. We're one of the only manufacturers that do that, so we have no lap seal whatsoever on this roof. So we run this thing through a rain bay. We soak the coach down. What the gasket does is it's just like a thermostat on your car, right? You change your thermostat, well, what do? You replace the gasket. Well, if you're using it for a water pump, it means a lot, man. And this is a European feel because a lot of Europeans use this same technology.
Well, that's great, and you're going to see a lot of that as we kind of walk into the inside of this. Let's take a look at some of that style that you're kind of talking about. There is a lot to look at inside here.
A lot to look at, a lot to talk about.
So this design, truly unique. The ceiling, the way everything looks.
That's right.
There's not a lot of campers that look like this. Tell me about the design, how you guys came to it, what customers are looking for in this design.
So when we started the brand, I even talked to Michael about it, Michael Hums, and I'm like, what made you want to go do this versus the traditional wood and all that stuff? And he's like, well, what happened was a lot of customers were talking about the different cabinetry. They wanted more of a European style, European look, the clean, sleek side. Because a lot of times when you use hardwood in a coach, you take it from the southeast or the northeast or the Midwest and you take it all the way out to the West Coast. Well, the air is so much drier.
Yeah.
Well, what happens? You get shrinkage, you get crackage, and it sucks the moisture out of that wood. So you can have some warping issues. Well, you're not going to have this with these cabinets. So these are imported from Italy. They're Technoform cabinetry, and then we use the Baldacci latches. So what I mean by Baldacci, it's a crazy name, it's a mouthful to say, but what happens is you pop that out, and there's your drawers. If you look, we do dovetail drawers, but the cool thing about this is when you push that in, it locks the door. So if you're driving down the road and you make a sharp turn and your stuff shifts, it's not going to dump out all inside your floor.
Nice.
So it's a really nice feature.
Yeah. Well, and you can see the other thing about this is you're able to access almost everything in here when the slide is in. So your customers are getting set up, they have access to the bathroom, they can get almost front to back on this. This is only 31 feet.
34.
34 feet.
34 feet.
Feels huge.
Feels 40 feet inside.
Yeah,
here.
it does. It does. This feels like a luxury diesel Class A motorhome.
Correct.
But here we are in a Super C.
That's right.
With all these features on that. So this is pretty impressive. So again, just taking a look, 31Z.
31ZW, that is correct.
Series F, grand design. Thank you, Freddie.
Appreciate
for giving
you,
us all
Warren.
the details, and join us again at Byerly RV.